In the wake of yet another mass shooting, this time in Texas, the discussion inevitably will focus on the issue of gun control, with Texas Governor Abbott saying that Biden will never take away Texans' Second Amendment rights. I'll get to the issue of gun control in a second, but one thing should be clear, that these same politicians who talk about Second Amendment rights, which is to say the right to form militias, also tend to be the strict constructionists as far as the Constitution. That means that they say that we have to abide by what the framers of the Constitution intended. So this is complete hypocrisy, because at the time that the Constitution was written, the militias were formed under the different state governments. They were not private armed militias. They were controlled by the different state governments. And so that's what was meant. And those militias ultimately came to be replaced by the National Guard. So the calling of these different groups militias today is really a misnomer. What they should be called what they are, which is vigilante groups. Now, as far as the question of gun control, there are, of course, some people on the left who oppose any steps in that direction. And, of course, the liberals pose that as the one and only solution to this issue of mass shootings. But what is ignored is the question of what is wrong in a society like this one, where people they get pissed off and they just think it's perfectly okay. Their first inclination is to just go out and shoot up the place and kill a bunch of people. What it is, U.S. capitalism has so cheapened life in this country and around the world that it means nothing to people, and violence means nothing. And also, people think that they are living in a dream world, in some kind of live action game or something. So that's the deeper question, and gun control will do nothing to resolve that. What's really needed is a mass social movement that values life, not just human life, but life on this planet, and working class solidarity.